Hello everybody, this is Gabriel Shaw, CoachGabrielShaw.com. Something I wanted to talk to you about is something that I see a lot, which is people who have persistent pain or physical discomfort that they sometimes suspect might have some kind of emotional or psychological component, but they're not really sure. So if you have some pain, some nagging spots in your body, some physical discomfort that seems to come up at random, but you're not really sure if it has an emotional or psychological component, here are some ways that you can tell and also some things that you can do to start to move some of that. So the first indication that your discomfort has an emotional or psychological component is if it comes at consistent situations. So if you're in a situation that triggers or aggravates your pain, those different situations that aggravate it, there may be an underlying pattern in that. That is telling you that there's an emotional reaction, which is again triggering, or again we use the word aggravating that pain. That's a good sign. The opposite example would be like, I always have a headache at night, or I always have neck pain in the morning when I wake up. That is maybe more sign there's just something physical going on, say with your sleep or your injury from the day or whatever. But if it comes in seemingly random times where the situation of the trigger, there's some pattern to it, again, that's a sign that there's something more emotional or psychological involved in your pain. A second way that you can tell if there is something deeper, something more holistic going on with your pain is if you are doing the exercises or you're doing the treatments that have been given to you by your medical professional and they help, but the pain keeps coming back. So again, if you're actually doing the treatment, it's helping temporarily, but then the pain and the physical discomfort keeps coming back. That's probably a sign that there's something that you're doing in your daily life, some situation, again, some trigger, that's causing you to hold or squeeze or tense or guard, protecting yourself from that emotional sense memory. That protecting yourself or guarding continues to aggravate that injury or that pain, and that's why it's going to keep coming back. So no matter how many of those exercises that you do, how many treatments you do, if you continue to keep guarding that way or holding or bracing in that way, it's going to keep coming back. So again, that's the sign. If you go to your physiotherapist, you do your 8 weeks or whatever, and your pain is getting consistently better, then this probably is not a fit for you. But if this is somebody who you're doing the treatments and it still keeps coming back, again, that could be a sign there's something deeper going on, something that needs to be cleared so that you don't keep guarding or holding in this way. The third thing that could happen as well is that you just had this pain for a long time, and because you've had it for a while, there starts to be this built up resentment or this built up frustration. That frustration or resentment can cause you to guard or hold that area or protect that area in a way that creates a myriad of compensations that make it really, really hard to actually move through it or actually heal it. So if you've been experiencing pain for a while, it could just be that. It could be a physical thing to start, but then because of how long it's been, it's created this emotional component. That emotional frustration or resentment creates a hardening that makes it difficult to move the pain and heal it. So these are 3 things that you can tell if the pain has a psychological or emotional component. Something you can do with that is you can start to pay attention. You can start to be aware of it. So your pain is a call to deeper contact with yourself. So you can start to form the patterns. What are the patterns for the things that triggers it? You start to get in deeper contact with yourself and start to realize what's going on. That can really help. Another thing that you can do is you can actively relax. So if you feel that pain coming up, probably what's happening is there's some physical tension coming on your body. Actively relax that physical tension, actively let go of those muscles, and that's going to start to help you rehearse a different response to those emotions. As you do that relaxing, you may feel some of those emotions come up, which is really good. It's a perfectly healthy part of healing and clearing that. If you have some physical discomfort that you think might have an emotional or energetic component in this way and are looking for a little bit more support, I'd love to get on a call with you. Check out my website, book a free 20-minute phone call, coachgabrielshaw.com. If this is helpful for you, please let me know. If you have any questions about this, does this align with your experience? Does it not? Does it confuse you? Anything else you have to know about this video, I'd love to hear your thoughts. So let me know in the comments. Thank you so much, and hoping you stay connected. Okay, peace.